And here we are at the Czech Village Clock Tower in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And the Czech Village Clock Tower in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, hosting this astronomical clock manufactured by the Spell Company out of Prague, Czechia. And the city of Cedar Rapids is said to have spent $1.6 million in 2024 to erect this clock. And it is properly referred to as an astronomical clock because that is exactly what it is measuring: the motion of the sun, moon, and the stars, and the zodiac wheel. The clock is created from an astrolabe, another ancient device whose origins are murky. Nevertheless, these devices very clearly measure the motion of the heavens from a stationary terrain. And we are also told this new clock in Cedar Rapids is the only other one like it in the world other than the original one in Prague. And now let's take a quick look at the history of the Prague clock and the man said to have created it and see what we learn. And the Prague astronomical clock said to have been constructed by Jan Sindel in 1410, over 600 years ago. Unfortunately, when you look into Mr. Sindel's life, you find a lot of the same problems that you find when you research, say, famous architects, painters, sculptors, leaders, war heroes, business tycoons. And for a man who was so active in his community and who created a clock that could keep time for 600 years, it's awfully ironic that there isn't a clear answer as to when Mr. Sindel was born or when he died. And in 2018, Prague had the clock restored, but apparently there was quite a bit of outrage with the changes that were made to the clock. Possibly a coincidence, but most likely just continuing on this trend of, erasing history, hiding the history of these fair-skinned, red-headed people that we see so often in studying history. And the artist also changed the azimuthal equidistant map you see here that was in the center and took that out and replaced it with some kind of spherical shape. These guys must make some pretty damn good money to do that. But can you imagine? Can you imagine getting back to Earth? Cashing your check and spending money that you made doing that? Oh, karma's a bitch. And karma never misses.